What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bree. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. So we are back. I haven't done a makeup video in I feel like quite a long time. I feel like it's been mostly like fashion or vlogs, which I feel like y'all really enjoy the fashion videos and of course the vlogs. So I'm getting to something interesting. I was like, let's do a little makeup tonight. So we're gonna be planning some makeup today. So I'm gonna try to walk you through just kind of like I want to call it like an everyday makeup routine, but to be honest, I feel like my routine changes, for one, based on how I'm feeling, and two, the products that I'm using. So, but I just want to walk you through kind of like what I'm doing. I feel like for the most part, it kind of stays the same. Sometimes I switch it up with the eye makeup or anything like that. So yeah, so just wanted to chat with y'all and hopefully not make this too lengthy of a video, but just walk you through that entire process. So before we get started, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have tried the products that I'm going to be using in today's video, or what you thought of my everyday makeup routine and all of those things. And of course, subscribe to the channel. You probably noticed, if you haven't, I did change my name on here. So it was Brielle's BFFs, which stood for Beauty and Fashion Finds. And it was super cute. Like when you explain it, you're like, okay, that's cute. But when I meet people out in public, hopefully I meet y'all one day and whatnot, when I try to explain how to find my channel, it is very hard. Now, granted, the name that's on here now, Brielle Benoit, I feel like it's just very like, that is my name and whatnot. So yeah, but it is a little bit easier to kind of roll off the tongue instead of the BFFs part. Of course, y'all will always be my BFFs, but I just wanted to simplify it a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, so let me know what you think, girl. But yeah, let's go ahead and beat this face. Okay, so getting started, I did do my hair. I'm probably actually going to put that back. First things first, since it's in like the afternoon time, I do like to kind of moisturize my face because of course I did a full skincare routine this morning, but I want to kind of give my face a little bit more moisture, zhuzh her back up. So I'm going to be going in with this product, and this is the Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. Now this is something that it depends, like if I've recently done my like my morning skincare routine, I won't go in with this because I would have just put on a bunch of like primers and everything. But since it is the end of the day and I just want to, like I said, give my face a nice little glow, all the things, I recommend that product. I am oily, so it doesn't, I feel like, affect my makeup or anything like that. I will say sometimes, you know what, I think I've noticed with this product, it can beat up if you're, like back to back to back with certain products. So keep that in mind. But as you can see, it just adds a nice little glow to the face. I really do like it. So yeah. All right, I do let these products sit on my face. Of course, I'm not gonna have y'all wait that long, but I do kind of let it sit for about a minute or so before I transition to the next products. But we got a new product alert. If you watch my Sephora haul, then you saw it. So this is by Refi, and this is their face primer. So this is the Glow and Sculpt face primer. So this does have niacinamide in it. So I heard the girlies on TikTok was going crazy over it, and then they had it in stock during the Sephora sale, so I got my hands on it. I have used it, and I feel like my skin did really well with it. I did get oily, but I feel like from the time I put my makeup on in, what was it, like 6 something in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, up until like later on, of course I just did have, natural oil and whatnot, but for the most part I feel like it did pretty well. Nothing too crazy or anything, so nothing to write home about, but it's not like bad, like I can't wear it or anything. But yeah, it's super cool because you like press the tube and then like it's got like a little roller here. So yeah, so I like it. So we're going with this primer today. All right, so that has set on my face for a little bit. Now I'm going in with this One Size Beauty. This is their Ultimate Blurring Powder. I do like to set primer in my face with powder before, going in with everything. I did have to take the lid off because I feel like this powder, it is very hard to like get the powder out, but I know they remade it because I have purchased 2 other ones since they've remade them, and the sifter thing is a lot better and whatnot, and it's easier. But this one, it was like super duper hard, and I think I have this as much left as I did because I have had this product for quite some time. But we about to finish a powder, which I feel like I never do, so that shows how much I love it. Okay, so we're getting into the brows. I do like to use this Morphe brow pencil. This is their micro brow pencil. I use the shade Java. I am going to be quiet during this portion because I gotta focus, but I very rarely show my brows just because I feel like everybody's brows is different. But I will probably, show y'all one and then, speed through the rest of it. So pay attention, girl. All right, now I got them on, I'm gonna go in with some brow gel. This one is a clear brow gel. Ooh, that's a tongue twister, sorry. And then I feel like I had a hair kind of fall down. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's pretty good. I kind of go back and forth between this one and a Morphe brow gel. But yeah, I like to set them before I like carve them out. And to carve out my brows, I like to use this Kevin Aucoin. I don't think they make this anymore, unfortunately. This is the Sensual Skin Enhancer. I'm looking actually for one that is more of a my skin tone, basically. Like this one works for when I do makeup and whatnot, but on my like literally like no makeup days, it's a little bit too much of a highlight kind of. So I've been on the lookout for one. I know I was watching, I forgot who it was, but they said that they actually use like foundation, which makes sense. So yeah, if y'all have any recommendations, I mean, I know concealer can probably just go get one and whatnot, but yeah, I want to find one, but this is where I can correct any errors. If I need to make them a little smaller, I can, and every brow day is different, honestly. So yeah, today's being like a pretty good brow day, so yeah. And I like to go on like the concealer brush and kind of like blend that out. If you wanted to, you could like use this as like an eyeshadow base and whatnot, but I actually do have a new eyeshadow base, so I'm going to try to just keep it in this area here. I probably should have done my eyes first, but it is what it is. But yeah, I just like to kind of blend it out. So as you can see, they're more pronounced, but of course I'm putting foundation over it. But on my like no makeup days, that's where it's kind of like, she aight, and whatnot. But need something just a smidge darker. So yeah. All right, so for our foundation today, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. It is really good, gives skin like finish, but I still even work on, it still works, excuse me, for those days when I want to, you know, still get cute and still be glam, but it doesn't like give like too much basically. But yeah, but I got mine in the shade 21. It is gonna look like a little bit darker, but once I've, you know, blended everything in, it does look good. Are y'all comment down below how much product y'all use? Because I feel like I've seen mixed like reviews when people have been applying it and whatnot. I feel like I use a lot. Some people may not use a lot. I don't know, girl. Let me know. But I'm actually going to blend it out with a brush. I've been liking using foundation brushes again as, I don't know about this one, y'all. Some of my brushes are dirty and yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to use. But anyways, but yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people do it differently, so let me know if y'all do it that way. But before I blend it out, I'm actually going to go in with the Matte Fix Plus. This is the Stay Over long lasting setting spray. I like doing this to kind of help it blend out, so yeah. All right, let's get to blending. All right, so as you can see, it's blended out. Now you can go over this with a sponge. Unfortunately, I did not wet a sponge, and should I go get one? I might go get one, y'all. But this is where you can kind of blend it out to get off any excess products, because sometimes with the brush, it just kind of spreads it around more. So it's perfect for like blending it into your skin, but sometimes you don't want to have, or not sometimes, you don't want to have the excess products on your face, because then it's just building it up and just giving cakey. So yeah, but this is it. As you can see, it is a little bit darker, but like I said, once you highlight, do all the things, it is good. So speaking of highlighter, I think I'm going to be going in with this one here. So this is the Sephora Skin Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. This is in the shade 34.5 in. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on. And I just do a little swipe underneath, kind of drag it out just a little bit. Of course, I do that on both sides. Do like to highlight the nose, so bringing it all the way down. But as of late, I've actually been bringing it all the way up here and then just kind of spreading it out. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. I don't highlight underneath like my mouth anymore. I feel like this is a good area. So yeah, I'm gonna let this sit. All right, while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place. This is their, what is this called? I'll have a link down below, but I feel like there's a specific name. It's not on here, but I'm using the shade Amber. I feel like they gave it a name, but I don't remember. And I'm just using this Morphe foundation brush. It's the E63 one. So just gonna take a little bit here and just warm the face up. I've actually been considering going a little bit darker, because I don't know. I like when I can see, you know, my contour, but this one, I feel like it was really good in the summertime because the ones I have been using was like way too dark. But I think now that my skin had kind of warmed up over the summer, I definitely want a little bit more color, especially when I use this particular foundation, because you can't really see it. But I mean, the whole point of contouring is snatching and then bringing some, you know, some warmth and everything to the face. So yeah, you can see it, but definitely might consider getting a little bit of a darker shade for now. Okay, now is when I like to also go in with a little bit of a liquid blush. I kind of go back and forth between using liquid blush and not. So yeah, today's one of those days I'm gonna use it. So this is by Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Truth. I'm kind of going for like a little natural glam tonight. And this is kind of like a really pretty, what do I call it? Like a mauve pink kind of. So I'm not doing too much, but I feel like it's pretty, you know, just kind of add to, you know, what I'll have going on makeup wise. Let's see if I can find a nice little brush to use. I'll use this one. I think it's a Morphe. Yeah, Morphe N173. And we're just gonna tap that in. And of course, you know, it'll just kind of blend in once we, you know, blend out this under eye highlight and everything. But I know it's kind of coming down a little bit to like personal preference on when to apply liquid blush. So yeah, like I said, I kind of switch back and forth. I feel like on the days I use like brighter colors, I like to go ahead and do it now, because once you start blending everything out, it kind of tones it down some. Just gonna tap. My hair's getting in the way. These clips aren't doing anything. I don't know, it bugs me. I don't know. Tell me, comment down below if it bugs you, but I don't like when people have their hair just like completely in their face when they're doing like makeup videos, because it's just, that's what I'm focused on. I focus on your hair and not what you're doing. That's just me though. So yeah, so we're blended in as much as we can. So I've let this concealer sit, so let's go ahead and blend that out. Okay, so if you've been watching me for a while, you know, I always use a sponge. I think I've tried brushes a few times and I was just kind of like, not my jam, but your girl is back with a brush. We're using a pointed brush, which is like so crazy to me, because I was always like anti-brushes, like it don't work for me. I don't have that technique. I feel like your girl's got it, so y'all can comment down below today and let me know. But yeah, we're going in with this pointed brush. This is a Morphe brush, M448. So let's get into it. We're gonna be quiet while we do it. Actually, we're not, but I will say that it does take a little bit, I guess like extra time to just blend it. But I will say the biggest thing I think before was I would just put concealer on and immediately try to go in on it. And now I am really like making sure I let it sit and it's almost dry. So I don't know if you can see underneath my eye. Hopefully you can, but it's pretty much dry. I can kind of see like where it is still a little bit like damp basically, but for the most part it's dried down. So we're basically just like working it into the skin basically. Still working on how to make it look good with my nose and whatnot. This is where I feel like a sponge definitely comes in handy, especially when I'm done, to kind of like blend everything together so it's not like contour, highlight, blush, you know? So yeah, I don't know why it's so dramatic when I was explaining that to y'all. But sometimes I do like to kind of bring it into the eye. Once again, if you want to use that as a eyeshadow base or just to kind of highlight the eyes up a little bit. So with this one, I like to start in the edges. It's kind of hard to like talk and explain it out. Like I said, as you can see, it's kind of going over the blush, but that's fine. But I kind of like to blend the edges out first and then still like work it up. Not perfect yet, but we're doing better. Alright, so it's what we're looking like so far. So it actually doesn't look too crazy and stuff. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush because I didn't get up to go get a sponge. And we're just gonna go over any harsh lines and whatnot. So mainly over here, of course, with the contour, get this nose in order. But yeah, I've been enjoying doing my concealer that way. I will say it takes practice, so you know, make sure if you do want to try that technique that you have some time. I know some people are like, how long did it take you? I've like kind of mastered how I do it basically. So yeah, so I always say make it your own, because you know what I do for my face may not work for yours, and that's something I'm still learning, especially when watching other girls do their makeup. So yeah, so we need to set because I do not want it to crease. So what do I want to use today? We'll do the honey powder. So I did get my hands on the honey powder by One Size Beauty, Sweet Honey, excuse me. So we're actually gonna go in with that one today, and I do have like a little powder puff here. So I'm gonna tap, tap, tap up in there. So good amount. And actually, you know what? I want to try this. I know some people have been tapping the excess on their hand and then going in. And I was like, I need to try that because I'm the person just go, you know, go right on in there. It's like, take your time, Bree. And I guess you can grab some of that back up as I put more on and tap it back out. But yeah, I always do like tap off the excess when it came to like eyeshadow, but not necessarily powder. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. And of course, if there's any imperfections, I always go back over with a face powder as well. So yeah, but definitely getting this nose. Y'all, I don't know what to do about this nose because it always gets shiny and I don't know why. I've tried different things. I know I talked to somebody that said like different seasons can kind of cause that, but if you have a severely oily nose, like no, like the rest of my face won't get oily, but my nose will. And I've tried different like setting techniques and nothing can combat the oil. So I know like a little bit more crazy now, but we are set. We are done with this part of the face. So let's move on. All right, so we're gonna bronze. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora bronzer. I have the shade Ibiza, it's number 6. So I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. I try to like hold the end of the brush because if you hold closer, it's really gonna be on there. So if you put on too much product, it's gonna go ham and I don't wanna do that. So holding it here, a girl from Morphe taught me that. She's like, hold it at the end so it's not like too much. So yeah, so basically putting bronzer anywhere that I contour. And as you can see, it's kind of, you know, bringing the face. Now you can see more of the warmth, I feel like, compared to earlier. And then we're also going to snatch the nose. We're still growing with that one. Sorry, all my brushes are in front of me, of course. So I'm trying to find, I need to wash them again. Actually, I did try using a fluffier brush the other day and I feel like it worked out a little bit better. So yeah, we're gonna snatch the nose. So I usually like to start a little bit in the eyebrow and then bring her on down. You definitely want to do this lightly. But if you mess up, of course, you can always go over your face with face powder. All right, next up is the blush. I actually got this trio kit from Sephora. So this is their Micro Smooth Captivate. This was on sale and I'm pretty sure it probably still is on sale. I think they're trying to phase this part out. But yeah, but you get a multitasking baked face palette. So as you can see, you get a blush, kind of like a little bit of 2 highlighter colors, and then you also get like a bronzer, but really pretty. But I'm actually going to be going in with this blush color because I feel like it matches with what I had put on earlier. So yeah, just wanted something light and pretty tonight. And it's so pretty, I love it. And you can actually like, you know, dip into both of these. Should give you a little bit more color. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the face alone for a little bit. I do usually like to, you know what, actually, I'm gonna still do that. I'm gonna set my brows because those can get shiny too. So I'm just gonna go in with that powder puff that I used to set under eye. I'm just gonna snatch a little bit here. It's gonna look crazy, but it works. It also can tone down your eyebrows as well. So if you go a little too dark on them, then you can always go over it with powder to tone that down. Learned that from YouTube University. I did get my hands on a Milani product, another one. So going in with their eyeshadow primer. I've been seeing a lot of TikTok girlies using it. And actually just watched a video. I thought about recreating it. I still might tonight. But it was like a palette that they use, and I feel like I'm that person. If that's the palette you use, that's the palette I'm going to get. Even though I probably have most of those shades over here, I'm going to get it. So yeah, so got this one. So applied a clean, dry lids, blend well from lash line to brow. Allow to set for 30 seconds. So we are going to use a, no, I don't want to use that one. I'm going to have to use some type of setter today because I can use my finger. You know, we're just going to use the finger. If I say I have makeup on, it's fine. So I'm just going to take some, I used to use eyeshadow primer, and then I kind of fell off and then be back on and then fall off again. I think I didn't want to use my fingers because I have nails, and yeah, hopefully I'm not messing up my makeup though. But since I have makeup on my lids, that's why I was kind of like, I need a brush, but I think all my good brushes are dirty. Sorry, try not to mess up my contour, y'all. This is why you do your eyes first. Okay, let's let that sit. Okay, so I feel like it's dried down pretty good. I feel like it got tacky, and it is kind of creasing in here, but I don't see any coming off. So I think we're good. Hopefully we'll be able to tell once we start blending. So I'm gonna be using this Sephora Destinations palette. I have some really pretty shades and perfect for travel. If y'all watch my California vlog, I ended up having to get this while we were there because I just packed my makeup and didn't pack no type of eyeshadow. So of course I could have finessed with bronzer and whatnot, but yeah, didn't pack no eyeshadow. So I wanted to try this one, but it has some really pretty shades. So I feel like this will achieve the look that I want to. So I'm gonna go in with this shade over here. I don't think any of these have names. So yeah, just this like darker brown. We're gonna put that in the crease. Blending out well right now, so that's good. So I've had it happen before where it's like my brush like skips and it doesn't like blend very well. So yeah. So I would say this is more of like my signature go-to look. Sorry, I probably wasn't talking as much, but yeah, girl, blend it out, girl, blend it out. If y'all want more detail, let me know and I can definitely do that in the next video. So now I'm gonna take, sorry, I'm trying not to show the mirror too much. I'm gonna take this shade over here, kind of like a cream shade, and we're just gonna put that all over the lid area right here. Key trick that I have been doing is opening up my eye. I used to keep my eye closed when I did eyeshadow, but me opening it, I can kind of have a better idea of what people are going to see when I'm talking and whatnot, because it would be cute when my eyes closed and I open up my eyes. I'm like, you can't even see what's on my lid. So definitely growth, but I feel like it works. So yeah. And I'm also kind of stopping in the middle. I think I'm going to deepen up this outer V here shortly. But yeah, I don't want it to be like just a full, like light colored lid. Then of course you're just going to go back over and blend it out so it's not too harsh. And also remember to relax your eyebrows. Y'all know, y'all see how I keep doing this and I'm like, your eyebrows don't stay up like that. So yeah. Okay, looking a little crazy, but let's deepen it up. Do I have another one? Let's see. I do have this other Destinations palette. What's this one? I feel like there's levels to this because they're both destinations, but I'm not sure. Oh well, but yeah, the one that has like the darker, yeah, these have much darker shades in them. Perfect for the fall. So I'm gonna take like a smaller, denser brush. Use this one. This is a Morphe M433. I'm gonna tap into this guy over here. So put it in the outer V and then of course opening up that eye. And I just kind of like you want to lightly go in. Because yeah, if you go too heavy, it's going to be a pain to try to fix it. But just kind of lightly going in and dragging it out. And then I also like to kind of put it in the crease as well. Just to kind of have it blend all together. And take that other brush and just go over it again to tone down anything. So since it's evening, this is what the eyes is looking like. First of all, I think it's cute. Since it's evening, I could go in with that darker shade to kind of deepen it up and give it more of like that brown smoky eye. I don't know. I'm gonna do the lighter shade and I can always deepen it back up. I'm going back in with this brown here that I used for the crease. I'm just gonna take this little pointy brush here and I'm gonna go underneath the waterline and I'm gonna connect it on the end. So it's our, personal preference if you want to like deepen it up a little bit more. Like I said, if you want to deepen it for like more evening time, you can. This is more of like a kind of daytime look, or in my case, just dinner. Ooh, messed that up. I have to go correct that. Be careful with it, y'all. So yeah. But I like to kind of connect it to that outer part. But yeah, I feel like it kind of brings the look together, especially when you have your mascara, if you do eyeliner, all that good stuff. It just kind of zhuzhes it up a little bit. But yeah, let me correct this and then I'll be back. So yeah, this is when correcting goes wrong. This is when it's probably best to have a sponge. So yeah, I used my little powder, but I forgot it had a lot of products on it. But it's okay, girls. So I'm gonna fix that here now. But I think the eyes are like pretty much done. I think I'm gonna go back in with this lighter shade really quick because I feel like with my eyes open, it's like awkwardly stopping in some places. So yeah, so sometimes, like I said, it's best to kind of have your eye open so you can see what other people are gonna see, basically. Sorry, I keep having like look down and up with y'all. So I'm trying to look in the camera, but then my mirror's right here too. So cool. Okay. So let's fix this powder, but this is where I'm going to go in with the powder to bring it all together. Using the Sephora, this is their matte powder foundation. I'm in the shade 44N. I'm going to take this fluffy brush here, tap. You really can use a lot. You don't need a lot, but a lot can come up. And this is where I like to kind of go over everything. It just kind of tones down the highlight, tones down if I went too ham on my blush. My nose contour. I get that powder out of my eyebrows and just, yeah, brings the look together. But we looking good. I like it. Looking like glowy and warm, which I love. Perfect. All right, it's time to set. So I'm going in with this Milani. This is the Make It Last Original. They do have a matte version of this one. I feel like there's one more, but this is like a natural finish setting spray. I think if you're just looking for a regular, everyday setting spray, this is your girl. I'm gonna shake it up and then spray. It has a really good spray on it too. I like to fan that down. Okay, so once it's dried, somewhat dried down, this is where you can take a sponge, and then I'm probably going to use my little thing here, and this will kind of help pick up any of like the spots that didn't really dry down, just so it doesn't, get too like watery or anything. But yeah, this will kind of help pick up anything excess, but I feel like my blush stayed. I was afraid it got messed up over here, but it's still good. Okay, so now I'm going to get into Okay, so usually I finish up my eyes, but I think I'm gonna get into highlighter now. So we are also for collection products going in with this one. So this is their Golden Hour Highlighter Duo. I got mine in the shade Nightfall, which is number 6. Love, love, love it. Let's see, I'm gonna use this guy tonight. But yeah, I just kind of like to tap into both, honestly. And then just kind of drag it. I love this one because it just kind of gives like glow. It doesn't give highlighter because there was a day I feel like we all had like that highlighter look, like okay, she's glowing from within and outside. So yeah, but this one is just super pretty. It's just a natural glow, which I love. And I've gotten oily and had this product on. It doesn't look bad because I know there's also that fear as well, and it doesn't. I'm actually gonna highlight my nose a little bit. I know some people use like a finger to do this part, but I don't get my hands dirty. And then me with nails, I've been clawed my face and then you can see it. But yeah, so you can just, you know, see it here, but then when I go like this, you'd be like, ooh, okay girl, I see it, I see it. And I feel like it goes well with the blush that I have on too. So yeah, so love, love, love that highlighter. That was another one that was on sale. So I'm not sure if it is still on sale, but I'll try to, once again, have everything linked down below. Get back into my linking. I've been, oops, sorry y'all. I'm slacking on linking products. I'm trying to get back to it because I know some of y'all care. Okay, before I forget, I'm actually gonna go back over my eyebrows just a little bit. I feel like, you know, sometimes if you do your eyebrows first, they can get a little bit lighter or faded, you know, once you put on like foundation and sprays and powders. And of course I had that powder on them, so it did tone them down, but I want them to show just a little bit more. And sometimes my little tail gets messed up when I do what's it called, like eyeshadow and stuff. But yeah, so it's the time to fix the brows once you like set your face and everything. So I'm gonna go in with a waterline. So I'm going in with this one. This is the Tattoo Pencil Liner by KBD. This is in Trooper Black 10. So love me a good gel eyeliner. I've actually been using a brown eyeliner, which looks good. Since it's evening time, figured I'd darken it up just a little bit. Okay, try not to make my eyes water because then that makes it disappear. And then I'm actually not doing eyeliner today. I know I usually do eyeliner, but I've been enjoying just embracing my lashes and the look. So for mascara, we're going in with this one. I finally got my hands on it. This is the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. They ran out until at Nordstrom a duo pack. So I actually gave one to my friend and she's been like raving about it. She loves it. And it is so good. So I've been meaning to compare. I have this one and then also got my hands on the Fenty one. And both of them are really good, but I'm meaning to like do a comparison like side by side. So y'all stay tuned for that one. I don't know if it's gonna be in a video or if I'm just gonna do like a YouTube short or follow me on social media like Instagram and whatnot. But yeah, just look at the lashes. So you can kind of compare. Like this one, no mascara, mascara. And it just looks really good. And it kind of gives like that falsy look, but more natural, honestly. Because usually me, if I'm going, you know, to dinner, out or something, we slap it on the lash. But as of late, I'm like, you know what? We're embracing our own lashes. So I love it. So definitely get your hands on it and try it out because it is bomb.com. So since that wand is pretty big, I do like to go in with my MAC. This is the Extended Play Giga Black Lash. It's just more pointy and easier to kind of like get in some of there because that other one, I'm like, I'm gonna have mascara all over my face. So it kind of helps me get into like the inner corner and like wake up those lashes. And then really perfect for the lower lashes. I love it, I love it, love it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and actually get into a lip. Sorry, I'll be like cleaning this. I'm going to, this desk is a hot mess right now and I don't need to make it any more worse. So yeah, so I'm gonna be going in with the Juvia's Place. This is the Cola lip liner. It's a real nice brown. Just got this today, but this is by Maybelline. This is their Super Stay Vinyl Ink, and this is in the shade Captivated. Once again, saw a girl on TikTok used it, and it was real pretty. Like a nude though. And she real light. Okay, yeah, you don't need a lot of this one. But we can fix that and go back in with a little bit more of the lip liner. Okay, so this is it blended out. It's not bad, but since I have what I have going on my eyes and then the lips, probably should show something different. It's fine. I'm adding a little bit of gloss. This is the Juvia's Place Oasis. It's got kind of like gold. I feel like it's gonna darken it up a little bit, but then, you know, give me a little bit of gloss. What y'all think? I feel like it's like clashing with my nose highlight. Maybe because I have my, as I try to fix my hair with clips in. Sorry, y'all said natural light. I feel like it's cute. Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. I feel like it's pretty. I probably should have went a little bit darker. Like this is very pretty, but I probably should have did a little bit darker since my eyes are slightly lighter, just to kind of balance out the face a little bit. So it's not bad, but it's pretty. But I do like this lip combo though. So yeah, I would definitely do this lip again with something. If I did like just bronzer in my eyes, I feel like it would be very pretty. So yeah, so let me get dressed. Stay tuned for like a short or something because I think I'm gonna show y'all my outfit over there, but I'll come back with the hair done so I can close out this video. All right, y'all, so that wraps up today's video. I got dressed, like I said, stay tuned. I'm gonna hopefully be doing a reel with this full outfit so y'all can kind of see, but just a little sneak peek. This is actually a bomber jacket. Sorry, I got like hair everywhere, y'all. This is a bomber jacket from Amazon. It's actually a dupe to a very popular one from Zara. So I think she's cute. It came in this color, black and navy. Almost got the navy, but I don't have a lot of navy. So I was kind of nervous, but I knew I could always make this one work. It kind of has some like a little bit of like a shoulder pad action, but not too much, but it's cute. Paired it with a express bodysuit and some Fashion Nova jeans and the boots. Hopefully I'll bring this look together. Like I said, stay tuned for that, girl. But yeah, but hair's done. I did kind of have to zhuzh up the front a little bit more just because it was just kind of flat and whatnot. But yeah, but anyways, I'm loving the makeup look. I feel like it came out super pretty. I feel like I'm just giving glowy, effortless makeup. So definitely love the Refined primer. That was great. And then also trying out this new lip combo and then the eyeshadow primer, Chef's Kiss. I feel like that's why my eyes look a little bit more pronounced than they usually do. So eyeshadow primer is always key. I always forget about it, but it is key because eye looks be on point when you use it. But yeah. Anyway, girl, thank you so much for tuning into this makeup video. I know it's been a long time coming, but hopefully you enjoyed watching me playing some new makeup and some current favorites, some old favorites, all of the things. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.